obviously there are a ton of retailers that are starting to launch their own retail media networks, and Tinuiti works with a ton of amazing brands and retailers. So what, in your opinion, do you think retailers can do to make their platforms more appealing to advertisers that are buying their media?
So tagging into kind of what I was just talking about, it's that closed loop, right? So if I'm a endemic brand to a Walmart, to a Target, to a Kroger, and I've existed for more than 10 years, essentially, I may have a more of a legacy kind of digital footprint than somebody that's showed up in the last 5 years. So that closed loop capability for the in-store piece, if I traditionally have, 75 to 90% of my sales happening in store, yeah, this website came and the products are available, but I still have the majority of my customers maybe having an online experience or having some kind of exposure and then going in store. That in-store piece is so key. I need it like yesterday.
So brands that have a legacy of selling in store, so retailers are going to need to really make that connection between an online interaction and an in-store purchase. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and it is scale. Like, so the I would say the real division is, we see a lot of marketing concepts around closed loop, right? And that's true. But there are certain thresholds that have to be met in terms of spend behind that audience, and it makes total sense, right? You have to have statistical significance. You have your group A cohort and you have your group B and who was exposed to me and who wasn't and how long. But if we're talking about on-site, featured product, sponsored product search, the ability to even understand down to that level, when someone searched for a product, looked at the product detail page, didn't buy, maybe added to their list, or maybe that was in the app or not in the app or whatever, and then went in and bought. Like right now, we kind of have to back into that. So if I only spend, $5,000 or $10,000 on sponsored products, and for some of these brands, they don't have huge catalogs. We're not all giant conglomerates. We have 7 SKUs in a Walmart nationally, which is huge. When you think about that, could be like 1,000 stores. And I spend $15,000 a month on a sponsored products. I have to back into that information on like what my total lift was to kind of understand how those two things play together.